Hello, I'm Steve Jones, and we're here in my house in California. I'm not going to tell you the address, but it's in the hills somewhere. Let's say that.
Looking down the highway, babe, thinking about a place to run. Sure sounds set for troublemakers. Sounds like I'd have some fun.
That's how I got my involvement in music, really, was going around to all these, because there was this thing in England at this point called pub rock, and all these bands used to play at pubs, you know, there was like a circuit, and I used to steal a Ford Transit and wait till they packed up and follow them home, and they was usually too tired to unload it, and then I'd just wait an hour and then steal all the gear out of there. That was something I'd do on a nightly basis, you know. And it was exciting to me. That was my involvement. You know, as stupid and as crazy as it sounds, that was my involvement to rock and roll, you know. I couldn't fucking play any instruments. You know, I just wanted to be involved in it some way or another, and that was the way I was involved in it, you know. Until I decided that I had all this fucking gear, you know, and I thought it might be a good idea if I learned how to play something, you know.
Took a ride to that two-bit town. Couldn't see nobody around. Then a man tried to slash my face. Welcome to this town. I'm a freedom fighter. Here I go.
That short time the Pistols was together, there was so much going on. I never done heroin when I was in the Pistols. And it was just, I was just having such a laugh, you know, because it was so much excitement for like 3 years. We was together, or maybe a little bit longer, that when that finished, I didn't know what to do with myself. You know, there's no way you could do something after that which could compare with what the Pistols, you know. And I just had no interest in doing anything. And then, you know, heroin came around the corner, and I just totally got involved with it. And I didn't really do anything. You know, I was in a couple of bands. A band called The Professionals, which was me and the guy from the drummer from the Sex Pistols. Then I had a band after that called Checkered Past. I was with a few other guys, and all this time I was like in and out of, you know, rehab places, and then shooting dope. It was like, it was a nightmare, really. I weren't having fun. I just didn't know what else to do.
We're so pretty, oh, so pretty.
They held the record business to ransom and swindled £1 million in the process. Sex Pistols. They stuck a safety pin through Her Majesty's nose and turned the national press into an occupied zone.
Well, definitely before all the hype, before we did, you know, got really, as a media, before all that we had like a rock audience, and like, you know, guys with long hair, one week would be cutting it and having mohawks or whatever, the next week, you know, and it was from the music and the scene, you know. But when the media, like when we'd done this TV show, the Bill Grundy show, where I swore on the show, after that we was just total media. And then the music didn't matter anymore. It was just like, what are these bad boys going to do next, you know? And the music was like secondary, you know? I think people now get the gist of what we was at musically, you know? And how good we was and what a good record we made, you know? But that's like 12 years later, you know? It only went gold about a year ago. Never mind the bollocks.
You dirty sod. You dirty old man.
Keep going, go on. You've got another 5 seconds. Say something outrageous.
You dirty fucker.
Clever boy.
What a fucking rotter.
I couldn't get a record deal that saved my life at first because I had a bad reputation with all the drugs and that, you know. But it took a while. It took a couple of years to get a record deal with a lot of hard work, you know. Working with people like Andy Taylor and Iggy Pop, you know. And then I got my own deal after people saw that I was back on my feet and I wasn't joking again with all the drugs, you know.
I'm a human racer. Watch me run. I'm a pain reliever.
band I got. It's really powerful having 3 guitar players. You know, it gives me a lot of slack to just sing and fart around instead of like just having a guitar and singing and just relying on me and the bass player and drummer, you know what I mean?
Yeah, didn't I hear a story you used to get blowjobs behind your amp while on stage?
Yeah, once I did that.
So
Once.
that was a one-time thing.
Yeah.
Did you keep playing?
Yeah, it was in the key of A, it was easy. Just playing A, oh, this is great. I couldn't come there, it's like too hectic. Too much else going on around me.